So breakdancing just made its way into the 2024 Olympics, with The Guardian branding it as a mockery. So this got me thinking, what about the darts? Could the darts ever be in the Olympic Games? Now the first thing to work out is darts actually a sport? So this is what Forbes has got to say on the matter. Dictionary.com defines a sport as an athletic activity requiring skill or physical prowess. It goes on to specifically mention racing, baseball, tennis, golf, bowling. I don't know what golf bowling is, I think they need a comma there. Wrestling, hunting and fishing as sports. Oxford Dictionary defines sport as an activity involving physical exertion and skill in which an individual or a team competes against another or others for entertainment. But then go on to say, is cornhole a sport? Yes, because it requires delivering a beanbag with hand-eye coordination and superior depth perception. That also applies to horseshoe, curling, darts and lawn bowling. So darts apparently is a sport. For all the haters who think that darts isn't a sport, Forbes has said darts is a sport. So step one was to confirm that darts is in fact a sport, which we've done. Now not all sports will make it into the Olympics, of course. There are people who consider hunting to be a sport, but I doubt it would go down very well if they just released a herd of deer into a field and let one representative from all 205 countries just absolutely mow them down and then give someone a medal for it. So my next thought was, what about alcohol use? Is alcohol banned? Is it one of the banned substances in the Olympics? Because as you well know, when dart players play darts, they like to have a few beers. So would it have to be a completely teetotal Olympic Games darts competition, or would they be allowed to have alcohol? So despite there being a massive list of banned substances, actually alcohol isn't one of them, because in 2018 alcohol was removed from the list of prohibited substances by the WADA, who are the World Anti-Doping Agency. So far we've concluded that number one, darts is a sport, and number two, they are allowed to consume alcohol if they choose to. So next up, my question is darts even a possibility? Could it even be considered for the Olympics? So the first thing they have to do is to gain recognition as a sport from the International Olympic Committee. Once a sport is recognised, it then moves on to International Sports Federation status. At that point, the international organisation administering the sport must enforce the Olympic Movement Anti-Doping Code, including conducting effective out-of-competition tests on the sport's competitors while maintaining rules set forth by the Olympic Charter. It then says once the International Sports Federation status has presented its petition, many rules and regulations control whether the sport will become part of the Olympic Games. The Olympic Charter indicates that in order to be accepted, a sport must be widely practiced by men in at least 75 countries and on 4 continents, and by women in no fewer than 40 countries and on 3 continents. The sport must also increase the value and appeal of the Olympic Games and retain and reflect its modern traditions. So basically what they're saying here is there needs to be some sort of petition to get darts into the Olympics, and then after that a committee is basically going to decide whether darts being in the Olympics is an embarrassment to them or not. And then as far as the 75 countries on 4 different continents, I actually think that's probably doable. I think there are people playing darts in more than 75 countries on more than 4 different continents. But anyway guys, that is today's video. Is darts a possibility for the Olympics? And my opinion is maybe. I think the main issue for this is going to be whether it increases the value and appeal of the Olympic Games to the people running the Olympic Games. I think they might look at darts and they might think, it's not really a sport, is it? Even though I believe it's a sport. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'd be very interested to see what you guys think. Do you think darts could be in the Olympics? Also, do you think darts should be in the Olympics? Would you rather darts never even made it to the Olympics? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'd love to have a read through your guys' thoughts. And yeah, anyway guys, thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!